Hi guys, welcome to another episode. On this episode, I want to talk about how do you buy a car in Japan. You know, that's something that I'm sure some of you have thought about. I went over a video in the past, I think, how to rent a car. I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe. But anyways, on this video, I want to talk about how you can buy a car and difficulties you may face. So first and foremost, a really good website to check for used cars all across Japan is goonet.com. That's GOO/net.com. Pretty sure that's it. If you write Goonet into Google, it will 100% pop up. The website is only in Japanese. However, if you have a built-in Google translator, it will be your friend. They may now have an English version of their website. However, it's not as full of information as their Japanese. So I highly recommend checking out their Japanese version and just simply having the Google auto translate feature on in Chrome. So that's a really good website to check out. Once you narrow down the car that you want, basically the thing you need to mention, or think to yourself rather, is do you want a yellow plate car or a white plate car? Yellow plate cars are smaller engine. They're referred to as K cars. They leave a smaller carbon footprint. They're cheaper. Their taxes are cheaper. However, they're smaller, and some people like to call them death boxes because, quite frankly, if you got into a car accident on the highway in a K car, I'm sorry, but no. So basically, that's the problem with K cars. They're not very durable, but they're cheap. Now, if you want to get a K car, brand new K cars, they run for about $10,000. So for a brand new car with all the bells and whistles, that is pretty cheap. If you want instead a white plate car, you're looking at a minimum of around maybe $18,000 to $20,000. So just something to keep in mind. So once you have the car, you have some of the money. Let's say you have some of the money. Well, what can you do? Well, in my case, I actually got a loan for my car. I got a loan for like $5,000. But the problem is, you know, as a foreigner, even though I had proof of pay stubs and that I was working and everything, they still gave me some problems. And the loan, the $5,000 loan, was actually, I had to take it out under my wife's name. You know, obviously, you know, she approved it and she stamped it and everything, and I ended up paying for it. But it's something to note that even with the job, they still wanted me to have some type of guarantor or some, you know, like native Japanese individual to sign or co-sign for my loan. Now, if you have the money on hand, great. If not, it might be a little harder to obtain a loan in Japan, so it's just something to keep in mind. So the process itself was fairly quick. You know, we went and I found the car I liked. I tested out. Just so you know, this is a Suzuki Jimny, 2010 model. I've never actually videotaped my car itself, which I will do in a future video. Perhaps, you know, show you the body, the inside, and everything. So I picked out the car. I liked it. After they set it up, they gave me a free CD player, free visor. If you can see this is like a rain guard, right? So it's let me open the window for a second. It's a rain guard. So basically, if it's raining, I can still keep my window a little bit open, and guess what? I won't get rained on, which is great. I ended up getting the car about a week later, and then I started paying for it monthly for the loans, etc. But the actual getting of the car wasn't that complicated. I did have to fill out a bunch of forms, address, you know, name, etc. And you do have to write it in Japanese, so just be careful about that. But it's not too hard. If for some reason you can't write in Japanese and you ask them, I believe they'd be more than happy to help you and write it for you. So it's just something to keep in mind. I hope you learned something in this video about buying, renting cars. Actually, it was buying cars. If you have any questions, just comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to respond as soon as I can. Alright guys, once again, thanks for watching. Bye.